Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Yeah, seems like we have a decision finally. Clarity is always good. The market made a dip yesterday without red candles. There is no completion of a correction. So I think it's good for the chart to form here one more low. Alternatively, we wanted to see a 5-wave move to the upside. While that is still technically possible, I would have to call this somehow, I don't know, a 1-2 setup here. It would need to turn around immediately before breaking below the April low, which is at around $5.80. But this is speculative until we see some kind of an upside reaction. And it can turn around at any time. I mean, we are essentially in this larger support zone, in this wave 2 support zone. The question is just, is the low already in? Did the price complete the correction here on the 13th of April after the price rallied in 5 waves to the upside into the March highs? I've been mentioning all along it's possible, but I need to see a 5-wave move up to believe it. That 5-wave move up hasn't happened yet, so I don't believe it. I said I'll track it, but only until micro support breaks, which happened yesterday. So it seems like we're heading for one more low. Now, leaves me with the challenge to determine actually, you know, what is this wave count? It's tricky. Okay, so I can tell you that the wave count to the downside is extremely tricky, mainly because of this long sideways consolidation. For me, even though I don't like to use this wave count, it makes sense as a WXYXZ pattern. This pattern comes with a lot of problems, given that it could also be a 5-wave move down, okay? This is a very, very complex corrective pattern, and it is to be put into the category hopium until we see an impulsive reversal. Why? I just want to make that very clear. Because any 5-wave move down, whether I label it WXYXZ, which is corrective, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, means, look, you know, it's definitely an uncommon pattern. Yeah, these patterns rarely occur, WXYXZ. Now I won't rule it out. So I give the bulls the chance as long as we're holding above 460. But it's just worth knowing that this could be a wave 1 to the downside for a more bearish scenario. So therefore you need to know when you want to stop out personally. This is the stress test for the bullish case, for the bullish scenario, because we have a 5-wave move up, yes, but this is only to be confirmed if a higher low holds in the subsequent wave 2 correction. And yeah, it just needs to hold, you know, it either does or it doesn't. And it's a great reward to risk ratio from here for a bullish scenario. But a WXYXZ, it just doesn't look great. And it just means we just be on the side of caution. Okay, but we should be on the side of caution anyway with altcoins all the time. That's just normal, right? That's just typical status here. It's just what we have to do in an altcoin when we're trading altcoins. Now, I'm just saying be on the side of caution because these WXYXZ patterns normally don't occur. They are very rare. And I mean, there are other ways to label it. I could say this is just a large W. This is an X wave, but then the Y wave down would run out of space. So this is the only corrective pattern, in my opinion, that makes sense that I can put into this corrective structure and that has a chance to hold above 460 because everything else goes beyond 460. And if it does, then it means there's a high risk that we break to new bear market lows, okay? So that's why the main reason for using this pattern then is because it gives us some downside targets. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. It gives us some downside targets. That's the main benefit because I can say that possibly wave X topped here on the 20th of May. And we're coming down in the Z or the Z wave, okay? And depending on where you are in the world. And okay, also here, you know, different ways you can label it in different ways, but if we consider this here as a B wave, maybe it even finished here, the X wave, that introduces the uncertainty, but it doesn't matter when it comes to Fibonacci projections because it's basically a double top up here. Remember that I said that to more clearly believe the directly bullish pathway, we need a break above $7.77. The market never confirmed that. So yeah, we have a decision, but the decision is break down, locally at least. And it tells us that, okay, if this is a Z wave down, there are let's say four more levels to watch here. We have $5.92, $5.66, $5.50, and $4.99. Ideally, the price turns around there and doesn't drop below it. Okay, if it does, there's one more level at 460, but it doesn't fully align with the Fibonacci projections of this internal wave structure. So already 499, a break below that would already indicate, oops, something more bearish is playing out here. And yeah, it's possible we get another low. Yeah, it doesn't look finished yet at least, but if we get a break above $7.31 now, then it would be an early indication of a low to be in place. Okay, so it's all about, I think, understanding that we are in a correction until the price gives us a first 5-wave move up above resistance. That's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.